You finally work up the courage to tell someone they upset you. You say it calmly, you're not attacking, and somehow by the end of the conversation, you are the one apologizing. That is DARVO. And the response does not come as an explosion. It comes as 3 moves delivered so smoothly that you don't even realize what's happening until it's already over. In 1997, psychologist Jennifer Freid gave the sequence a name: DARVO: deny, attack, reverse victim, and offender. It is a specific response to being held accountable. It is not random defensiveness, and it's not a bad mood. It is a predictable 3-step sequence designed to do one thing: make sure that the person who brought up the problem walks away carrying it. Step 1 is denial, which rarely presents as a blunt, "I didn't do it." More often, it wears a softer face. Claiming it never happened fully erases your reality. Accusing you of blowing it way out of proportion minimizes your experience, making you feel overly dramatic. And finally, insisting "that's not what I meant" reframes the situation, weaponizing your accurate perception as a misunderstanding. The function of the denial is not to win the argument, it's to make you doubt your memory before the conversation even starts. If you're already unsure of what happened, you are destabilized before the conversation has begun. They do not have to convince you that they are right, they just have to make you hesitate. Step 2 is the attack. The attack is not about the behavior you brought up. The attack is about you. You're too sensitive. You always twist things. You are the one who is controlling. Notice what just happened. The conversation was about something they did, and now the conversation is about who you are. It is now about your character, your motives, your fundamental flaws. And here is where the real devastation takes root. It targets your identity and not actions. It is so much harder to defend who you are as a person than to defend what you saw. And that is the point. Step 3 is the reversal. The manipulator becomes the victim now. "I can't believe you would accuse me of something like that after everything that I've done for you." Your legitimate hurt is now their injury. You came to this conversation because you were wounded, and now you are the one that's comforting. You leave believing that you can't do anything right, and you leave feeling like the problem is you. The psychological toll is both immediate and devastating, and it exploits your empathy. The person who cares more about the relationship harmony will absorb the cost every time. You came to be heard, and you leave apologizing. And the person who hurt you never had to absorb a single word of it. DARVO works because it triggers 3 things: self-doubt, followed by guilt, and then exhaustion. It is easier to drop it than to fight through all 3 of these steps. So you just let it go. You walk away feeling like the villain. And the original issue, the thing that brought you to the conversation in the first place, never got addressed. It disappears under the weight of everything that just happened. So what do you do when you are inside this sequence? The first thing is to name it in your mind. You don't have to say it out loud. And honestly, saying "you're DARVOing me" in the middle of an argument is probably not going to help at all. But you can hold the word in your head like an anchor: deny, attack, reverse. Just recognizing the sequence as it is happening, it gives you something solid to stand on while everything seems to be spinning around you. The second thing is write down what you wanted to say before the conversation. Like, keep it on your phone or on a little piece of paper. "I came here to say that remark hurt me and I need it to stop." Something clear, specific, brief. And that way, when the conversation starts drifting into attacks on your character and the reversals of who the victim is, you come back to that sentence. And you don't have to win the argument or make them understand. You just have to hold on to your perception of what happened. That is the goal, not an admission from the other person and not even necessarily an apology from them. It is to walk away still knowing what you know, still trusting your own eyes, still believing that what hurt you mattered. Every form of manipulation that we've talked about on this channel shares one common thread. It works by separating you from your own internal compass. Gaslighting, it makes you doubt your memory. Reactive abuse makes you doubt your emotional control, and DARVO makes you doubt your right to bring things up at all. So I'm so curious if any of you have experienced this in your own life. And if you have, please share. It can be so helpful to see that we're not alone. I want to thank you so much for joining me today. And remember, being human, it's messy and it's beautiful and it's worth showing up for exactly as you are. I'm so glad you're here.